2 burn groups, 4 lamb trucks. Shorty mad ain't going back and forth. Never heard a rich nigga fuss. Druggers can't stand this. Shorty mad ain't going back and forth. Never heard a rich nigga fuss. Druggers can't stand this. Shorty mad ain't going back and forth. Never heard a rich nigga fuss. You good, your man can't come. Color in the ambulance one. Yeah. Dang, one of these days I'm gonna have it. What's up, baby? How you? Just got them notifications on. We finna get into this Young Thug shit, man. I don't supposed to be cussing this early in the live, trying to get monetized, but you know it is what it is. We gonna get there one day. We gonna get there. Yeah, you ready to talk your shit?
We'll maximize your compensation to get you healthy. After an accident, no cash means trouble with your work, medical bills, your mortgage, and your relationships. You deserve to keep everything you had pre-injury. Cash or crash will come in clutch. We've seen it all.
I took him back. Unrelated.
So
planning. That's what it's about. Where your mental at? Mentally, I feel like sometimes you be up, sometimes you be down, but I feel like
before we even get started, Slime Nation, let me put that in the motherfucking chat, man. It's gonna be panned in the chat the whole time. Yeah. It's gonna be panned in the chat the whole time, man. We rocking Slime Nation out there, bitch. Slime Nation! Let's get it.
mentally.
Y'all keep playing with my man.
I'm not into sports or you know, I'm not an actor. None of that. The game I'm in, no matter what, you want all eyes on you. I feel like right now, this moment, no matter how the eyes look, the eyes can look devastating, the eyes can look betrayed, the eyes can look however, no matter how the eyes look. In the game on.
So, after having every person who has a YouTube, who has a Twitter account, every motherfucker who got a phone, sweating this man, bad mouthing him, trying to kick him right down, trying to bring him the fuck down. On his first interview, Big Bank got 90,000 viewers from having King Slime in his fucking chat. On interviewing King Slime, 90,000 viewers. He's never going to have that again unless he have somebody bigger than King Slime.
I mean, you want all eyes on you. No matter how they come. I always pray for that. God, I want all eyes on me. No matter how the eyes look. I guess this is just him saying, hey.
Now, a couple of these niggas,
no matter how the eyes
King
look,
Academics,
a lot of the eyes
King
gonna be like,
AK-47,
you did wrong.
They must have got word that, you know, Thug was going to be coming back out doing this Thug thing, so they switched up their narrative. A lot of these people was running a real hard smear campaign on Young Thug. Shout out to the Slime. Free the brother. Yeah, a lot of them was running a real serious smear campaign on Young Thug, and I kept saying, yo, when this nigga drop whatever he dropped, it's gonna be the biggest. If Gunna was so important, why Gunna wasn't all over everybody's shit like this when Gunna snitched? Even 6ix9ine, if he was so important, why he wasn't all over everybody's shit like this when he snitched? Because they not the type of star that Thug is.
A lot of the eyes gonna be like, you right. Hey, before we get into all that though, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and, you know, the talk, whatever. That's the reason why I said I got Jeff. I want to talk. I ain't never seen you in no interview like speak on John Burstoff or Lil Jeff.
And shout out to Big Bank. My first introduction in the Big Bank. was when he played a character in Gucci Man and Zaytoven movie. I forget the name. I want to say Birds of a Feather, but that might not be it. Don't quote me on it. Don't hold me to it. But when Bank was in that movie, I felt like his character was supposed to be Jeezy. I felt like they had him playing like a young Jeezy type character. Anyway, that's another story, neither here or there. Big Bank came a long way from just being a well-recognized street dude. You know what I'm saying? He looked healthy. He rocking his copper chain with the jewelry on it. That ain't no diamond chain. That's a copper chain with a real live crystal in it, a stone. That lets you know that man opened his mind up. He done seen some different shit. So shout out to Big Bank too.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Why not?
I feel like just not even on no super manly shit or nothing like that. I feel like personally, I wasn't raised by like victims or men with like really.
Hey, I'm gonna say
touching.
this. I feel like this whole smear campaign was started by the West Coast. Mind you, Gunna is a Crip. Even though he's an Atlanta Crip, he is a Crip. And he has ties on the West Coast too. I feel like this whole smear campaign was started on the West Coast because if Thug and Drake would have hooked back up, Drake would have instantly overcame that whole Kendrick Lamar shit. Instantly. And in order to keep that from going on, they got to try to destroy all his music connections and friendships. That's the first thing. Second thing is this. Imagine being so influential in the streets that the judges and the prosecutors are allowing for your recorded jail calls to be put into the public eye to keep you from being as influential and powerful as you can be. Imagine it backfiring.
Feelings or like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised by those type of men. I wasn't raised by the Wellers. I was raised by men that always said, keep going, no matter what, go forward. Because you got to understand, my mom got 11 kids. My daddy, he couldn't sit and be in his feelings about certain things because he still got 11 people to feed, plus my mom, plus him, plus his other kids. My daddy got 15 people he got to worry about every day. So he ain't have a chance to sit back and just focus on his feelings.
Hey, I don't know how cheap the food was back in the days. I just don't understand how these men was taking care of these whole families and a second family on the side of one or two incomes. I just don't see. Is a nigga can't do it right now. I bet money a nigga can't do it.
Feel certain thing. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by a man who just was like,
Magic, what up, bro?
That's what matters.
I got y'all the only two people in here, but even when there's other people in here, y'all my top two commenters, and I appreciate y'all for y'all support. Y'all definitely, we get this shit picking up and rolling, y'all gonna be my moderators for sure. Y'all is part of the mod squad already.
What matters is not sitting and just being stuck in the moment and dwelling on certain things. Like that ain't what life is about. When you living as a king, it's about going forward. I think I did that so much to the point where I forget to speak about certain things. I be forgetting to speak about Lil Jeff.
What's your earliest memory? That's great. I ain't never had nobody that question. What's your earliest memory? Like if you could think of your earliest memory, like it's the first thing I remember as far as back I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Man, I can remember back to when I was like 3 years old, 2 years old type shit. I can remember back to daycare. That's tough.
My earliest memory was Jonesboro South, my hood, the hood I'm from, the projects I'm from, Jonesboro South. My brother, free Umfung. My brother, he burned the house down.
Y'all share this joint. Let's at least get like 5-10 people in here. Shit.
Playing with matches. Because you know when you're in the projects, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall that come in the little snake looking heater. He playing with matches on that and it burnt down the whole building though. It ain't even burned down just our apartment, it burnt down the whole building. Damn. That's my first memory. Like real life.
you know, coming up, like what's the first time you knew, like that's your first, what type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad or in between?
Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Men like you raised me. From even if it's from a distance. Yeah. I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys who from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So men like, I don't even look at that like it's bad. Yeah. I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how fucked up we are, bro. That's how we raised. Like, that nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad.
And look at Bank face, nigga, what the fuck is?
I looked up to him for that. Like, damn, but this nigga know how to set a fire. But this nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire. I'm asking him, how the hell you set? How you do it? Like, that's just, I'm telling you, that's just how we raised, bro. That's just how they feel. That's how we was raised for real. So I know you got some crazy memories.
I was just saying when I asked you the question, I was just trying to think of mine. My first one, but I can't. But I often say, what's your first happy moment
in life?
Yeah.
My first happy moment was when my mama moved out the projects to a house.
Ain't trying to let me drop my link.
When my mama moved into her first house instead of apartments, I was like, damn, bro, we got a house. The house was smaller than the apartment. My mama had got a 4-bedroom house. The apartment was 5-bedroom.
You're saying not feeling so confined no more, like around a bunch of people. Now we got rid of some grass.
Like, I got grass, I got a yard, I got neighbors, like houses. Like, I'm waking up, get on the school bus in front of my house instead of the project. It was right across the street from the project though. But so it's just like, you know, but that was like one of my first happy moments and that I remember like as a kid.
What's your first saddest moment?
I used to go with this girl named Santana in Pool Creek. That's when we moved out of Jonesboro South. I moved out of Jonesboro South when I was like 3-4 years old. We moved to Pool Creek, which is right around the corner from Jonesboro South. And I started going with this girl that stayed like 2 apartments down from me. Her name Santana. I was going with her like, we probably like 5-6 years old, like kids. I was going with her and we were sitting on a bench. And I think I was talking to another girl and she got me and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log. Scarred me right here and right here. Hit me with a log.
Made you sad?
Yeah, because it was like, dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, I lost my.
Man, thug, listen. This is great interviewing. This is great interviewing by a former and probably still active street nigga and big bank. You know what I'm saying? And what he's doing right now is he's softening, he's tenderizing the he's tenderizing the conversation. He's softening that thug up for a second. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get to the shit.
Girlfriend.
Oh yeah. What's the first time you feel like you felt betrayed? Like as a kid coming up or whatever.
My first betrayal was like, cause I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends. You know, you confined to just your household and the apartments you live in. Mm-hmm. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, you know, she don't want my mom kids at her house because we just too deep. Like we got roaches in our house. Our clothes got roaches, so we might come to her house and some roaches might come out of ours. Now she got roaches in our house.
That's why I love slime.
You know, no harsh feelings, but
that's why I love
you know that
slime.
type of shit. The nigga that I am, that's the type I was dealing with in life as a kid. I was dealing with that. Like my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No, sir. Too many of y'all there. They wouldn't even know no bullshit. Just like she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown in hell. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell now, we don't want.
Hey, man, everybody done either been that family member or had that family member. You got to shake them clothes out in the morning before you go to school. Get the critters out. Hey, you go over there, one family member house, you gotta tie shit up in a little plastic bag to make sure shit don't go home with you.
That shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, you know, a different way. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout out to
that's the type of shit I
Slab,
was doing.
man.
Like that was my first like betrayal. Just like hearing my auntie say she didn't want us at our house. We carry roaches.
Damn. Hey, shit.
Auntie say don't bring them motherfucking badass kids over here. It's about 12 of their ass thinking they worse than the roaches they bring.
We had roaches like,
Of course.
but hey,
My auntie them did too, but they were so
Small.
small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the certain. She just
down
got
a little bit.
Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. She was clean as a motherfucker. She ain't had them 3 kids. All them were respectful, cool.
Hey Mo, hey listen. He looked like he in that mode he was in when he was on them jail calls. We fuck around, get a good interview. I'm gonna stop pausing it. I got you. I'm gonna let it go.
Cool people, cool kids, all that. So she can contain like what's going on in her house. We just so deep. It's just like y'all finna come over here. We broke a head. We got this smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids. Her mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps. Y'all come over here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just deep. Y'all ain't even trying to do no shit. Y'all eat all the food. Now my family don't, you know, just like that type.
Hey, Mo, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him go.
Until recently, like, and a lot of people who watching, they probably been watching me. They see like I ain't different. I feel like I'm different. I know I'm different now. Like at first, I was trying to trick myself into being different and end up working. You get what I'm saying? So, and I started realizing certain like, damn, man, this how you felt about this, or this what shaped you, or this what made you start to think like this, and this what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like so.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that old Gucci Mane and Zaytoven movie from like it was a second ago. This when we had the real Gucci Mane, not this cloned ass, different ass Gucci Mane, right? This one about to ask you. Y'all didn't think that Big Bank character was supposed to be like Young Jeezy? You know what I'm saying? I swear that's what I felt. I felt like Zaytoven and Gucci Mane was telling a story about how the So Icy shit happened, but they also threw a little bit of bullshit in the way just to throw people off. Shout out to the new person just joined the chat. Hit the like button for me. We should have at least 3 likes. I'm gonna like it myself for sure, but y'all hit the like button too. We all fine.
So how do you think Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug?
A few things. It was a few reasons. A few things like from me being Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug. Like some of the shit that I just spoke on. Like that made me like love people more because I seen like some parts of my family like not having the gratitude and like love that I wanted as a kid. Like I actually love my auntie. I actually love my cousins from my auntie kids. I actually love them. Mm-hmm. And my mama, we were so deep. My mama always taught us like love, bro. Y'all supposed to be with each other. We'll never go against these folks. Love.
Hey, y'all ever seen those families on the block with fucking
those type of situations impact
kids alone, not even the adults.
Impact Lil Jeff.
Man, you whoop one of their ass, you gotta whoop everybody's
like,
ass, man.
I'm telling you,
get your ass.
You gotta
That's
think.
how I be with them.
My mom got a 5-bedroom apartment. We 11 deep. All 11 of us live in 5 bedrooms. So
I mean, look,
I'm sleeping in the same bed with 4 other people. The 4 young.
I don't know. I don't know about 5 motherfuckers to a bed, but 11 kids, 5 bedrooms. That's like 2 kids a bedroom. That'll put you at 10. Maybe 3 in 1 room. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn. I don't know. Cause you still got, I don't know. That's kind of crunchy. That's some real hood shit right there.
Youngest kids my mama got sleeping in 1 bed.
All right.
Then the middle 3 sleeping in 2 beds in their room. They got 2 different beds in their room, in 1 room. Then the other, it's like that. So I grew up off of like, we gotta love one another. We ain't had nothing. We was literally them there junkies. Like we ain't had nothing in the world. We did junkies. I'm telling you, when
not junkies,
but like bums. You know what I'm saying? Like junkies.
Yeah.
Like
Fucked
we don't
up.
got nothing.
Yeah.
Like I wear my sister clothes to school. My sister then I gotta drop out of school just so I can wear her clothes. And people don't know that I'm wearing her clothes.
That's what I'm saying. How them circumstances, like, in what way
Hey,
did that, like, what way, what it make you feel like?
see,
It made
I'm
me feel like
real
I just
fucking.
wanted. It made me
I'm a
feel like
real
my
fucking
aunties
slime.
and
Hey, I'm
like aunties
coming
and
up with
uncles and
new
stuff
fucking
treat my
terms.
mama family a certain way. It made me like
I'm a slime meat though. But it's fucked up. Is that he tried? I don't know how y'all want to pin it. He was trying to say at one point in time this was the reason why he was wearing female clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because he was had to wear his sister clothes. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that kind of gateway give a nigga his little pass for wearing his dresses and shit. But that's neither here nor there.
love so bad. That's when I start meeting friends. That's when I start wanting love from like other people besides my sisters and brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I start trying to get love from my friends. I start getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it just made me just seek love. I started seeking love because I wasn't getting love from like certain parts of my family.
Yeah.
It shaped me in that way. And then a few more ways, like I watched my brother die in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my brother die in front of me, brother. 8, 9 years old, little boy. Kid.
What happened?
Damn.
He got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling. He stopped uncle from gambling.
Oh.
He got killed. My
Oh.
And then a few more ways, like
ho, goddamn. We learning new shit about the slime that we ain't never know. Listen up.
watched my brother die in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched
Right.
my brother die in front of me, brother. 8, 9 years old, little boy. Kid.
What happened?
He got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling. He stopped uncle from gambling, and then he kind of slapped uncle around like, yeah, uncle was like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He gambling with some grown ass men though. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling, and he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money.
All
So
right.
when he leave, one of his friends, goddamn, call him and tell him like, bro, don't come back up here. These niggas they gonna take the money back for you if you come back.
Oh God, rest in peace to my cousin Will. First off, always know this about the dice game, right? It's a super slimy, grimy ass game with niggas that know each other is looking to set each other up and kill them. I'm calling it how it is, right? Been in a lot of where you get that thick ass feeling in the air where you could feel, yeah, this shit about to go left. I'm gonna tell you, let me give you a piece of advice. If you hit niggas in the dice game, you got all the money. This is what you do. This is one way you successfully leave with some money and with your life. Let motherfuckers get another point, put money down, cover other niggas' bets, and step off. Just like that. Hey, yeah, I hit you for 500. Yeah, go ahead, catch a point. Man, yeah, I'm gonna bet you this and give bro that bet and step off. Leave them shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? You get some money back to the process. That's one. Two, this how my cousin died. My cousin hit the crap game. A nigga called him back after the crap game to come back down there and shoot dice. I forget what it was. It was so long ago. But the thing is, a nigga he know called him to come back after the crap game, and niggas robbed him and killed him in the alley.
My brother was like, shit, I'm gonna go home right there. I'll be right back. Y'all niggas don't stop gambling. I'll be right back. So he walked down the street to the house, and his friend called him like, man, don't come back up here. These niggas goddamn whoa. Which some people would look at like, nah, that ain't no, that's real niggas. But he knew my brother. He was my brother best friend. He knew my brother. Gangster, he's standing on that off top. You tell my brother some niggas finna do something to him, don't come back. He going right back. Cause the thing about it, he wasn't even coming back. He had won all the money. He won like 9,000. This was little kid shit. He won like 9,000.
No fucking little kid shit.
His friend knew he wasn't coming back.
Shit.
Like he like made him come back by telling him a nigga finna like he gonna rob him.
Yeah, he part
so
of
he
the
go
list.
right back up there and shoot a nigga. He go right back up there. Hey Ty, who just said who you just called me and said a nigga said they gonna rob me? Who you said gonna rob me? The nigga Ty, what the heck, man, nigga, who you said gonna rob me? You just called me and said one of these niggas might rob me. That's how the situation started.
He shot a nigga, your brother did.
Yeah, he shot 2 niggas. He shot 3 niggas. He shot his friend, and then he shot the 2 niggas that killed him.
Cause his friend brother was a real fucking nigga. I couldn't even get the words out my mouth. You gonna call me and tell me somebody said they gonna rob me, right? Then when I get back up here, I'm ready to stand on business. First red flag, you not standing on business with me. You ain't up popping your shit. You ain't pointing niggas out. Second red flag was I had to ask you more than one time who the fuck said it. Guess what that mean? You part of the plot. Pop his ass too. Fuck you talking about?
Well, acting like a hoe, like not want to tell him who said we're gonna rob him.
Yeah.
His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him. Bitch ass nigga. Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying like, man, didn't nigga say him, bro? These two niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas.
Yeah.
Then he take off running. He had a police siren. He take off running. Them niggas got them started back shooting back. Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, you know, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car, take me to the hospital. He just was telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down.
That's fucked up. Damn, Slim nigga tell you, man, I feel like I'm dying. Everything's slowing down. Damn, Slim. If you ever been shot at, I had a fucked up year in my life, boy, where shit was like every 2 months, like 6 times in 1 year, shit just got real crunchy. It really started to slow down to the point where I don't know if these niggas was using like Walmart bullets, Target bullets, or what. But like you kind of could see them motherfuckers. You could hear it. You could see the bullet flying. You could see it impact the brick wall and then hear the gunshot. That's how fucked up shit was getting.
Heart rate, everything slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like he going in shock. My mama like, Beanie, like, son, you hear me? You hear me? And he just like choking up blood, but he like, you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know, like, I hear you. He trying to say something, but he can't talk. So my mama like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand. I'm holding one of his hand. My mama holding the other hand. She like, if you hear me, squeeze my hand, son. Squeeze my hand. Don't go, son. You squeezing our hand. I'm like, he still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like, so from that day forward, I always said, I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother.
Type shit.
That just shaped my life.
Type.
That made me cause I played football. I looked up to Michael Vick. Damn. I played football. I wanted to rap. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Michael Vick. I looked up to Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from Jonesboro South, that handle their business. That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I was never like 9 years old. I was a kid.
So from that point on, how you, like looking back on like what changed? Like what changed in you?
Me. From that day, what changed in me was the way I viewed like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a Jonesboro South nigga got killed by a Deal Avenue nigga. So that
I ain't trying to take y'all away from Thug, right? And let me tell y'all how fucked up the crap games used to be on the South Side, right? One time, and I mean, cuz it's so many incidents, right? I've been blessed, thank God. But let me get straight to the point. We're in a fucking building shooting dice, right? And like it's a nice amount. It ain't no $6,000 down, but it's probably about $2,000 on the floor. Maybe 1,800, 16, maybe 2,000, right? In between bets and the pack. So I'm finna shoot, and I see cause it's a front door, it's a back door. I finna shoot, and I see the nigga at the back door, like the look in his face was like, but he looking out the door, and I'm looking at him. So I see him back up in the building. 2 niggas come in from a neighborhood. We ain't gonna say no neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say the neighborhood I was at. I say the niggas from the neighborhood it was. The 3rd Street niggas come in, you know what I'm saying? To come in the back door, they like, yeah, y'all know what time it is. So when they say that, right, I look at the front door, because you know, shit, nigga, it might be time to, right? So as I look at the front door, it's another 2 niggas coming in, right? So I'm like, dang, this shit finna get ugly, because this around the time when niggas was getting stripped butt naked. You gotta run like through the whole neighborhood trying to get home butt naked. I never been butt naked. I haven't ever been robbed in these situations. That's why I said I'm blessed, right? Now, niggas know me. I'm known by all of the robbers and by the people that I'm shooting dice with. You know what I'm saying? So one of the robbers is like, you know what I'm saying, real cool, like probably like a cousin through Murr. So we like solid cool, you know what I'm saying? So bro, like, yeah, he like, man, what's up, cuz? I'm like, I'm thrown off for real, cause I'm fucked up. Like, you know, it's two on this exit, two on that exit. Niggas got like fat shit, max and shit. So the nigga like, yeah, cuz, go ahead, pick your money up, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, all right. So look, now I'm picking up shit from this bet. This ain't. I'm picking up like shit. I'm looking at niggas. I'm like, damn, they finna crud these niggas out, man. Before I could even get out the front door, you hear the niggas say, yeah, y'all know what time it is. Shit, get the. I'm like, damn, this the fucked up part. I had nothing to do with this. I'm a solid nigga. I am Slime Nation. I will snake a nigga out, but I don't snake out people I fuck with. That's just being honest. A lot of people not gonna be honest with you, right? So cool. This my thing, right? The niggas who got robbed kind of lightweight felt like I had something to do with this shit. I'm down here with y'all. A different story, man.
Just start making me be like, man, you ain't from John Burr South, nigga. You know what's happening? Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It ain't shaped me one way. Because it was so many different situations, different scenarios to a point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother.
I'm about to say that shit sound a little out of pocket, but he cleaned it up.
To get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing foot, my dad, and like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode the school bus.
Man, I could not sit across from Bank ass looking at me with that solid stone cold ass look. Man, hell nah, you can't interview me looking like that.
Took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode the school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is there. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit. Like, damn, he a real man. Because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids. And he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day. Because he just wanted me to be that far away from the
Why the nigga Drake say views of the six? Man, stories from the six, man.
streets. You know what I'm saying? Like that shaped me in a different way. To being the dad that I am to my kids. That shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday. Like, nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a funeral on my 10th birthday, bro. My brother, who just told me before he left out the house and died, I'm going to give you $100 for your birthday. I'm looking at that.
Dang.
Like, nigga, I still wake up right now today. I still want my $100 from my brother. Can't get it. It just certain shit just shake me certain ways, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying?
So when you look,
I can't play Call of Duty no more because not Call of Duty. Grand Theft Auto, man. My little brother used to be on shits on there together. He got bagged, he locked up, and I don't even feel comfortable playing. I don't feel right playing it no more.
look at yourself, like when you reflect and just look at yourself, how you see yourself right now as a person. Like if you had to judge you, how you see yourself.
The crazy part is, bro, I thought I was whole. I thought I was wholesome. I thought I was like the perfect man into this situation. This situation at hand right now made me realize, like, damn, bro, I'm actually fucked up. Like, I was just so, God just created me to be so happy to the point where I know how to, like, get beyond problems. I just always was happy. My whole trial, I just was happy as hell because it's just like, I ain't got no reason to be happy. But it's just like, I'm just a happy person. I'm just a natural happy person. I could have got a life sentence and went to prison for the rest of my life. And y'all would have been seeing me in prison on photos just happy. Because I think God just created me like that. I be mad at God sometimes for that.
Man, that nigga was not happy sitting back there by them lawyers. I remember seeing that nigga face. That nigga face used to be turned up.
Like, dang, bro, why you created me just like so happy to the point where I can't be in touch with my real feelings?
But do you think that type shit goddamn make it to where a nigga, because I'm going to keep it real with you, Slime. Like, coming out of jail, and we're like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn your lesson, and all this shit going on here, and these calls talking on the phone. Like, what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, a nigga. I know you was in there praying, right?
Absolutely.
He tried to throw the calls in there. It's time to switch it up. They've been in an interview for like 20 minutes, so it's like, all right, let me get down to the shit where I got 90,000 people in this motherfucker.
Like, it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered?
Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man. I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like I was praying 3.
Hey, that's that Illuminati talk. You heard a nigga say you the wizard? He probably talk about a grand wizard. You know what I'm saying? Some Illuminati cult shit.
The whole year. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit, and it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga. I've been these last few days. I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones.
And I said that shit. I fucking said that. I said what he said to them on the phone about saying a little dirt. It sounds like some shit a nigga say to his homie. Damn, bro, you just like acting different. You throwing me off. Da-da-da-da-da. That's how we talk to each other as men. The fact that y'all hearing it like that let me know it's a lot of soft ass niggas out here.
So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him. How I feel about Wham. How I feel about this. How I feel about every situation. We talk like men. We brothers. We talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align. We won. We what we are. But you got to understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't.
Can't talk to the homies that's part of the case, which is always your men. When you get locked up with your men and y'all got felonies and they say you can't be around other felons, you can't talk to other people part of the case, that shit leave a nigga lonely. Niggas be going to get pets and dogs. Niggas be on house arrest for 20, man.
Understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined. I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just got to come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with. And they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been up pulling up on bro. This nigga pull up. Of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things.
But looking back on it, how you feel? You just said, goddamn, like, damn, you feel like you was tripping.
I feel like I was tripping, but I feel like, because I ain't never did shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life.
And they trying to say, bruh, ain't accept no accountability for the shit. Y'all gave everybody else they little pass. Oh, I made a mistake. They tricked me. They slipped, tripped me up with the words, and my lawyer put this out. Well, the nigga just said, man, I was in that motherfucker on my head. I'm biting. I'm in the cell 23 and 1. Only person I can talk to is my girl. What the fuck? I'm just running my mouth, nigga.
Life, hell, no conversation with no girl about no other nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to, like, think back to when I was in jail. Because I did a long time in jail. So I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now.
So you've been reflecting.
Hell yeah. And that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out. Because all it do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All it do is make my girl think about the whole long ass conversations on the phone.
That's why I said, imagine being so influential in the streets, having so much influence in the streets, that even if you not in Atlanta, we still feel your influence. And the only way we could break your influence is to try to break your character down. So we gonna release. Do you know what type of lawsuit that man really got against the Federal Bureau of Prison for his jail calls being released? You see how they haven't released calls between him and his lawyer? They haven't released calls between him and none of the music moguls, none of the lead people at none of these fucking record companies. But they releasing it with shit that could damage his street credit. Think about it.
On the phone, we praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like, that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, all this, y'all, this shit just like a fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing, like, but this shit traumatizing the hell. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man, nigga. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that.
For sure.
So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go. It's just like, bro, y'all ain't understanding what's going on.
Let me say this.
I look at it like this, man. I look at it like this. QCP really did make a lot of money selling his company, 375 million. He did not break his artists down publicly. We don't know what happened behind doors. He did not break these artists down what they feel like is a comfortable share of that money. It's his company, they're his employees. That's the same thing as your job right now if you work for Frito-Lay and they decided to sell themselves to somebody else for $1 billion and you like, well, listen, I've been a good employee here. I feel like I should get majority of some of this money and they don't give it to you. That's one thing. I think when he exposed that to Lil Baby and that put a friction between Lil Baby and P, I think P reached out to Wack 100, who is a good friend of his, who got fucking Clubhouse and all these other West Coast bloggers and podcasters. What the fuck is it? No Jumper, all them type joints, Flacco, whatever his name is. I think that P worth 300, 400 million slid a nice substantial amount to Wack 100. And I think Wack 100 got straight on the job. We're going to run this smear campaign and bring Slime down. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I think about. And I think the other thing is, like I said, you can't get these jail calls from nowhere but jail. We know. So when it was 21 Savage, I was saying, I apologize to 21 Savage, but I was saying that maybe 21 Savage was leaking these interviews. I apologize for that because now, not interviews, these phone calls. The reason I apologize is because Mariah, which is his girlfriend, has phone calls, and I'm sure she not releasing or recording phone calls that her and Doug was talking about. So it's coming from the jail. Now, who has contacts or power enough to get fucking jail phone calls has to be the police. And if that's Wack 100, I don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say about him not being a fucking police, man.
If you knowing that you told these people and you was on the side, how would you look at it? If you was from the sideline, just listening to Slime on the phone, on the jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about like everything, how would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you done told the same people this, how would you look at it?
It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at it how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit. They probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why you talking about? But if I was a nigga that had experienced certain shit, I would look at it another way.
Mm-hmm.
But and me personally, I'm a smart man. I know how to think. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person to be like, damn, I want to know what he think. Like I want to hear what he was feeling. Like why you do this? Why you said this shit on these phone calls? Why you was saying this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked.
Or they just putting out your part. Who you think putting that shit out?
I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of the niggas that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling on nobody. We ain't no rats. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause
do you think you inviting that energy though?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Overly.
Yeah.
Overly. But me just knowing how this world is, even if I wasn't inviting the energy, it still happened. It still would happen. Anyway.
You can't just say that.
I know it.
You can't just
Because you got to think, before the world even seen an interrogation video of me or anything, jail calls I had already got leaked. Jail call got leaked when I was in jail.
Yup. That's what I'm saying. They leaked the jail calls about him talking about the other girl, crying about him and saying stuff about Mariah while he was in jail 2 years ago. So I gotta make a video apologizing to 21 Savage because again, I put that little bone out there and everybody kind of ran with it. I even see DJ Academics trying to say that shit and all them type of niggas. All the big platforms that act like they don't see us little platforms or little creators.
Interrogation shit was already out too, though, huh?
Right. I'm just saying, all this shit was happening while I was in jail.
But I'm saying,
So
I
I
don't
can't
think it would be me personally, bro. This shit for me to use. I don't think it would be. It's like right now. Yeah, interrogation shit came out too, and there was some shit in there. We're gonna talk about that. There was some shit in there like damn. It's like,
So one of his stipulations for probation is he can't say the word slime, which is why he changed the name YSL. He can't say none of that shit. So this nigga keep calling him slime, and Thug is so professionally just not responding to it, not saying it back.
What the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't want to be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro. If people's out here in the motherfucker like free slime to the death, like can't wait till you get out. But then when you got out, it was like he ain't learned. He's still the same. He want to go back. Just off of tweets and dissing and you know what I'm saying? That just like, damn, bro, like, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came home on some shit with goddamn damn near everybody telling. Nigga ain't supposed to make it back. And you back, that's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. What's making it like, yeah.
Hey, didn't I say Big Bank got his mind right? When I seen that copper chain, you heard him say it's like the universe. He done said God and the universe in the same sentence. Brother got his mind right, man.
I think, personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still would have came out one day. Me personally. I understand what you're saying. Because it still came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked.
They weren't pushing no narrative then, though.
You know, fuck the narrative. I'm just saying coming out, no matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it still would have, no matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did, it still would have came out. Yeah. Just because it was public record.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, or me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail call came out, nigga, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit.
Okay. So how the fuck is they getting it
so
now?
What they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then. And they just waiting to release it.
TG.
No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released.
What about like
that's whack 100, bro. That is whack 100 in a nutshell. It just 100% sound like some shit he would do. Like he just fucking explained. My team of lawyers had that shit shut down so you could not access it. Whoever had it since back then. They're not just getting it. They had it since back then. They just waiting to release it.
Because you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half.
They
what
work
about, like,
shit out, Thugger, man.
Like they say, you tweeted that you told Shaw to take the take the plea.
Yeah.
But on the call, you told Savage. Blaine told that nigga that.
Ooh, you a real nigga, Bank. Real nigga, Bank, because I said that. I said, man, bruh tried to make it seem like to the world that he told his brother to take it because Mom Duke's kids been locked up and shit. In reality, he on that tape saying, fuck no, I ain't tell this nigga do that shit.
Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this. Well, goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail fighting for my life, this just for people that don't know the law.
Okay.
I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me. We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. So when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law, but it's some things that he don't know about the law. So that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail, because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother, and he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plea? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell,
nah, thug, you my nigga, and I'm still gonna rep Slime Nation. But I'ma say is this: 21 Savage know that he can't be around no other felons and he can't talk to them. So you not finna get away with that one.
Savage, yeah, I talked him. I told Umfu to take his plea. That's another charge on me because I don't supposed to have contact with Umfu.
Which it would have been. That would have been like interfering with whatever the fuck it is. If you told him take a plea and he basically becoming a witness, I'm saying, because he's snitching or not snitching, he's self-snitching by taking a plea. If you influencing him to do that, you probably will catch a charge tampering with the witness and then another charge for fucking being around the people in the case who are other felons or talking to them.
So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no. Cause all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it.
That nigga smooth. He's so smooth. That was a perfect pause, man. That nigga Thug so smooth, even Bank had to say, oh, you thought your way out of that motherfucker. Oh, he did that motherfucker.
And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell no, I ain't told no nigga take no plea. No, I ain't did that. Because I got to do that. I'm on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga take
King Slime, he got one for y'all ass. You not fucking
fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea. No. But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up. Just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no. I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell no, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did what wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that. Mm-hmm. So I got to clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case. Yeah. After the case. Hey, hell no, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single a gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why?
Why?
But you was done.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now I'm gonna let the tell it.
You talking?
Nah, go ahead.
The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something. Mm-hmm. I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation, talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? Boy, that nigga a man, gangster. Stand on that. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm rocking. You my brother. Nigga, you my real live brother. Like my mama had, your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He's just a freak nigga. That's how he looking at it. Hell no, nigga. I'm crying to this nigga every day.
You talking about he just a freak nigga? Cause what the fuck, man? I'm Slime Nation, but you fucking up, man.
Bro, please, bro. You just got out of prison, bro. You just did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama. Nigga, my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Woo, woo. I'm telling my brother, gone. You got to get back with him, bro. I'm going to be all right. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm going to be all right. I need you to go, bro. Why that nigga crying to me, boy? Bro, you understanding what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you going to look at nothing. This nigga just did a life. That nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on the phone.
Life plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling.
Yeah.
Nah, they know he didn't do it.
They know he didn't do it?
They know he ain't do it. He got a life sentence. You know that that motherfucking judicial system here, bro. They know they got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all niggas stop playing on my money. I just had to step on the nigga a few days ago for playing on my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house.
See what I'm saying? Thug just one of them niggas that just be talking, man. I don't even think he's trying to be hot in this situation. But by giving up certain details and saying it's on call, it's people that's going to be aware of the situation that's going to be like, yeah, he just talking too much.
When the murder got committed, my brother was in the house. Unfun was in the house sleep when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama's car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life. Still to this day. Told the judge, I don't know them. The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the nigga just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because he know my mama gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the corner, get in the car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every.
Damn, Thug. Don't tell him the whole shit. Bank, you supposed to stop him. Come on, Bank.
Day saying I don't know them. They lying on me.
Jump in there.
The judge just sought it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game. They offer that nigga immunity. They know he ain't do it. They offer him immunity. Hey man, you tell exactly what happened because they saying one of the niggas saying you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying it's three of them. One of the niggas saying Unfun did the shooting. One of the niggas saying Unfun didn't do the shooting. He just brought us the gun.
Mm-hmm.
They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Cause we was in his mama car, and if we would have pulled up in the driveway.
So it's one thing. Somebody must sit back and teach these motherfuckers how to do this shit. Cause he almost had me for like 10 seconds. I caught it. I got back. When they get asked a question that they don't like, they go into this long ass story mode about shit that don't have nothing to do with the fucking question. Whack 100 does it brilliantly.
His mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Unfun and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my file. We finna go to the club. Bro got them suppose, I don't know if he did it or not, because he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not, take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they gone.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true or not. Damn it. This is all just to pull away from the original question that fucking Big Bank asked him, which was about his brother, and did he tell him to take that plea, and why the video recorded phone call contradicts what he put on Twitter. Listen to what bro just started talking about, and it really do sound like he's saying an awful fucking lot about it.
And then one of them killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Goddamn. They got one of the Mexicans that didn't get shot. One of them got killed, and one of them they let run away. The one that ran away said, "My brother is about that nigga probably about 5'7", 5'8", red as a motherfucker, real Mexican, Chinese nigga." The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. That they said, "How you know he black if he had a ski mask on?" He said, "I seen his hands. His hand was black." So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him. They know 100% he didn't do the murder.
Sound like it was Thug. So let me stop.
He just got a life sentence because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. Then take it, man. Fuck y'all. Grant to what? I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about that. I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rat on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shawty stand up and Shawty was 17 years old. Shawty was a kid. Shawty stood up in the paint, bro. Shawty got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea
so how the fuck he home?
Gonna police say, like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Guess what you wouldn't believe, man? I ain't never seen you plea. I ain't never seen you, bro, plea. I swear to God.
Just handle your business. Just go home.
I told him because he had did 12 years on a murder, and then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial. The lawyer got him a new trial. So now he out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again because they know it ain't that he doing. He ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like goddamn keep resetting the trial date for the rest of his life. He would never go into court again. That's what the lawyers say. Like they ain't finna do nothing with that case. They can't beat him.
How the fuck they gonna do some shit like that? Never bring me to court, but keep resetting the court date for the rest of his life. But that's some crazy ass shit. That's some I never heard of no wild shit like that.
I told him, well, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea because you still got to do a new trial.
Saying they did that?
I don't think they did it. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is out of the murder shit. We can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would have. But the state was like, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. Like, it's a new trial. Like, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in there. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely doing a plea then. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court every day. I'm
so what the fuck?
Crying like, bro, please, gotta go, bro. Mom, dude, don't these folk out of their mind. These folk can't function. Go on. One of us need to go right now. I don't need you right here with me. You just did 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit gonna be 3-4 year process. I don't need you doing that, bro.
So who did what's right on that case?
Everybody who on the case did what's right, except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. Except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL was a gang. They saying that we got a RICO and YSL is a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang book,
done did some shit separate on their own.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, "Oh, why sell a gang?" Off of all these crimes that happen. But
now, I feel you on that one because just because all us hanging together, we don't represent a gang. We could just live in the same neighborhood. But when they go off and go do what they go do, that don't make me responsible for it, even though people might say you're guilty by association. So it's like a double-edged sword on that one.
The law that makes an organization a gang, the law that makes an organization a gang, we don't meet none of the criteria. So we not a gang. No matter how y'all try to twist it, we not a gang. You see what I'm saying? We got every lawyer in this motherfucker saying we not a gang.
So who you look at in that shit that took the plea that you be like, oh, I can see how he took the plea? Nobody.
Dude.
Okay. Nobody else.
On phone.
All right.
Because, and I ain't like saying, oh, he didn't goddamn do us wrong, or he didn't do this. One thing I know is he ain't taking the plea. If I don't make him take the plea, he ain't studying that plea.
So why Duke ain't wrong? I just want to know. Like, why?
Because Duke plea was from Duke. All Duke said in his plea, he didn't say why I said it was a gang or none of that. All Duke plea did was said that Yak was right about telling on him, about what they talked about. Duke plea was just what Yak already had told the police about him.
Okay, I get that. I understand.
Hold
that.
on, hold on. You said
No.
Duke just agreed to what Yak said.
Yes,
So
Duke.
Yak, you saying Yak through Duke?
No. Yak snitched on Duke. He said, man, Duke got beat up by some dudes, and I gave him a machine gun to go get revenge. All Duke did was cop the plea to what Yak said about him. He didn't cop a plea and say YSL was a gang. That's what everybody keep trying to say. All these other people cop pleas and shit. It's not the same.
Duke up on the bus. He just said the nigga telling the truth. Homie.
Yeah, because if he say that he not, then Yak got to take the stand on him. Because Yak plea agreement said he got to take the stand if Duke go to trial. That was a part of his plea.
What I'm saying?
On that case.
So Yak say ain't nobody, he was on Big Fat. He said nobody ain't go to jail for what? He said he just was in there running his mouth in the what's his name? Interrogation room. So how what you mean testify? What the hell you talking about?
When him and Duke caught their case, Duke was going to trial.
What kind of case it was?
Goddamn, they got caught in a car. They ain't had no license and they had 2 guns on them. Okay. And they went on a high-speed chase. They took Georgia State Patrol on high-speed chase. So when they get locked up, this is what their charges is. Theft by receiving stolen property, which is the guns, and well, I think it was one of the guns. Oh, I don't know. I know they had theft by receiving and then no license because they were driving. They was in the car. But they had a license.
Stop playing.
That's what.
You told on a gun and some license. Stop playing.
That was the original charge.
Oh, what the other?
When the police came, when the police came and talked to Yak, Yak told him what actually was happening.
What was happening?
Like he told him Duke got jumped on at Magic City by some ops, by the opposite, and he came to Magic City to get Duke, and they were going to retaliate, go commit murder, go possibly commit murder. They were going to retaliate against the people that just jumped on Duke. That's what Yak told him.
Hold up. So
and Duke agreed.
Let's slow down.
They on the way to the op hood. This what I don't know. 'Cause I went there. This what the police is saying.
They got caught with some guns and no license, and he turned that into what?
He told them what really was happening. 'Cause the police just like,
thank you, Bank. For the first time, you did the right fucking thing and jumped in there and stopped him before he took you on that wild ass Kanye West Whack 100 spin. Stop him and keep him on point, but also stop him from saying too fucking much. Thank you.
Why?
These two, they ride past the state patrol. It's 2 young niggas with hoodies and ski masks and all that old shit ride past state patrol. State patrol get behind them. They go on a high speed chase. They go on a high speed chase. They wreck the car.
Grab my J2, man.
They get out the car, run. Well, one of them get out the car and run. One of them stay in the car. That automatically make it fishy to me.
Who stayed in the car?
I think Yak stayed in the car.
He but two people
it's
who ran
Yak.
stayed in the car.
Yak
stayed in the car.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yak stay in the car. Duke, when they crash, Duke get out and run.
Okay.
And toss one of the guns.
Yak might have been fucking fucked up. Yak might have been fucked up, dazed, dizzy, or fucking hurt, injured from the crash. The police behind you that's an ambulance, but the police behind you, or they coming down the road, he might ain't had time to help bro out. That's where you find out if a nigga fuck with you or not. Is you gonna stay right here and help me out and risk going to jail to get me out this car, or is you finna take off on me? But if you real nigga, if you can't help me out, at least take the guns and run. Take the guns, run and throw them. Don't leave me in the car with the guns all bent up and shit.
Got away.
Nah, he got caught. He ain't no get caught.
Okay.
Yak goddamn. Some people told me that Yak ran too, but some people told me that Yak didn't run. Yak stayed in the car. So if me and you go on a high speed chase, right, and we both know what we doing, we know what we going to do. If the state is right, we know what we going to do. The police get behind us. We go on a high speed chase, crash the car. We get out the car and we run it, man. If I get out this car and run and Bank stay in this car, the only thing on my mind is Bank finna tell on me. Or Bank finna, even if you ain't finna tell on me, I'm finna think in my mind, Bank finna tell the police. He just hopped out and ran. You finna say something? Like, I don't understand why you not finna run.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. And that ain't really bad to me. Because if you could spend 12, you could.
Nah, I don't know that nigga. I'm just giving him a ride. I don't know why he hopped out and ran. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I don't got no license either. And I don't know why I'm driving this stolen car. I don't know a motherfucking thing.
Spin them. If me and you go on high speed chase and I hop out and run and you don't, all you can say is shit. Man, I know that young nigga from the hood. I don't even really know his name. Man, that young nigga told me to drop him off at the girl house, man. I was on the way home. I was finna drop this nigga off at the girl house, man. When goddamn y'all got behind me, but I know I can't go to jail, boys. But the young nigga got a gun, but I know I can't go to jail. So I just went on a high speed chase. Like, you know, you can. It's ways you can flip it and then and make it good. Like, all right, cool. I understand why you sat in the car. If you can flip it, you can flip it. So I ain't gonna say he sat in the car because he was gonna tell, but I'm gonna say he
probably sat in the car because he was hurt. They just crashed.
It's weird that you sat in the car. Like,
so what? All right, fast forward.
If you sat in the car.
All right, fast forward to what the facts. You say he
Duke got jumped on that Magic City.
Okay.
Call yet. This supposedly. I don't know.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Duke got jumped on that Magic by some opposites. He called Yak. Yak come get him from Magic. Him and Yak get in the car and on the way to.
Hey, that motherfucking YSL train icy.
The ops hood.
Shit, that bitch icy, man.
Hood. They on the way to the op hood to retaliate, to go handle their business. Like, niggas just jumped on him, he finna go handle their business. They ride past the police next to the op hood. They on the op street when they ride past the police. The police get behind them and turn the lights on. They go on a high speed chase. They crash. They get out and run. They get caught. They in jail for driving no license and firearm in the car. This the charges. Mm-hmm. The police come question Duke. Duke don't tell Duke, like, man, suck my dick. No. The police go question Yak. Cause Yak, I think Yak was in some more trouble too. So the police go question Yak. So I guess that's his way of being like, shit, but I gotta try to get myself out of trouble. I'm in deep trouble. Like, even though Duke got this little bit of case, I got the same little bit of case, but I got more shit. I'm on probation. I just got out of jail. Yak got a deeper rap sheet. So
I thought he said he took the charge though. I thought Yak took the charge. He said goddamn, ain't nobody go to jail but him. Like, he don't want this time, and Duke
Duke went to jail, bro.
No, I'm saying like convicted. Basically, like Duke got some probation.
Duke got convicted. He got probation.
6-month probation.
I think he got a year probation.
So Shawty went to the Fed though, so he had to take the gun charge.
No, he went to the Fed because that was like his 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. So your 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. Now the Fed's involved. Now the Fed like, hey man, they keep getting caught with guns.
Yeah,
now the Fed snatch you. Now the Feds give you the gun
getting
charge.
These guns from, Chief.
So you can't take the gun charge. The Fed gave you the charge. The Feds gave you the charge. You didn't take you running around saying you took the gun charge for Duke. Now you didn't. In your interview, you said the gun was my gun, but I gave it to Duke. Everybody know in a court of law, if you say, hey, this is my brick, but I gave this motherfucker to a bank, whoever is in possession of this brick, that's who brick it is. That's a fact. Whoever in possession of this gun, that's who gun it is. I don't give a fuck. You can tell the police 1,000,000 times this your gun. Duke get caught with this gun. This motherfucker is Duke gun. I promise you that. That's how they go. So the Fed snatched him, and when the Fed snatched him, his charge in the Feds was the gun charge.
It's because he had more than one, but like
yeah, the Feds just were on him. Like, we on him. He keep getting caught with a gun. He done beat murder charge, all type of shit. He done beat murder charge, all that. So the Fed already on him. He get caught with
take the stand. Why? I'm saying. Oh, so Duke didn't go to trial. That's why he.
No. The thing about it is, I don't know if it's true or not, but Yak told Duke, man, just take the little probation shit. And I feel like he told Duke that because he didn't want his interview to come out. Because if Duke go to trial, you got to take the stand. It's a part of your plea. So you tell Duke, man, take the probation. Shit ain't nothing but a year probation. Take that shit, man. You tripping. Go on forward with your life, man. So Duke take the probation thinking like, shit, my brother took the charge. I'm gonna take the probation for even being around it. They just charging Duke with it. So they give Duke a year probation. Duke take the probation. Word in the street is Yak told Duke to take the probation. Man. I don't know how true that is or not, but a lot of people that said Yak told Duke to take that probation. A lot of people, reliable sources, said that Yak told Duke to take the probation. I feel like he told Duke to take the probation because if he didn't, he was gonna have to take the stand on him.
And he didn't want to take the stand because he already got to go to jail. So you saying he would have took the stand if the Fed wouldn't have picked it up, basically?
Yes. If Duke, no, it don't matter if the Fed pick it up or not. If Duke go to trial, if Duke don't take the plea, Yak got to get on the stand and Duke trial. That's his plea. His plea was this. You get out of jail. You do this. But if Duke go to trial, when Martinez want to go to trial, you must take the stand and speak truthfully about what you told us in this interview.
Yeah.
That's his plea. If Duke go to trial, he got to get on the stand. That's Yak plea.
And if he'd have took it and she got on trial, what they would have did, that would fuck the case up or something?
Who?
That would hurt the case. Like
if Duke would have went to trial, Yak would have had to take the stand. Duke would have got fried. What the hell you mean? In the goddamn interrogation, Yak told exactly what happened. Oh. Yak told, hey, man, I ain't even finna play with y'all in here, man. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. That's what happened. That's what he say in the interview. In the interrogation, man, I ain't even come to play with y'all for. I don't even, man. Whatever I can do to goddamn try to make this shit light on me, bro. Like they like, man, what's going on? Goddamn, ooh. Obviously, the DA's already wondering, like, why the hell y'all nigga on the high-speed chase right here next to the ops hood? They don't know that Duke got jumped on at the club though. This on the wraps. It's low. We keeping it low. Just street shit, keep that low. Going on. Goddamn. So when Yak tell them. Duke got jumped on that magic. We was on the way to goddamn go straight up hood. That's why in the interrogation room he was saying shit like, they were like, oh, so you on Duke finna go kill? He like, I ain't gonna shoot. I was driving. How I'm gonna drive and shoot? Duke gonna shoot. He say all this shit in the interrogation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the interrogation room. He's saying this shit, and he took a plea, and his plea was when Duke go to trial, you got to take the stand.
So what's the difference between Duke in the interrogation room and that interrogation room? You in interrogation. What's the difference?
Duke never was in the interrogation room.
I mean, like Duke. Yeah.
The difference with me and Yak's situation is Yak in the interrogation room telling that Duke did the crime.
Yeah.
Not no bullshit, no funny shit in that.
Yeah.
Ain't even no harsh feeling. I ain't mad at nobody, none of that. Like,
I live and learn. I want to know what the difference is. I want to know your perspective on what's the difference between him in the interrogation room talking and you being in the interrogation room talking.
The difference is he told that Duke was locked up for these crimes. He told the police what Duke did. Mm-hmm. Like you told on Duke. That's the difference between his and mine. I didn't tell on Roscoe. I try to free Roscoe. I'm saying Roscoe didn't shoot
y'all mind. Y'all mind if I go back? It's my chat. We gonna go back.
Know your perspective on what's the difference.
Just fuck it. Let me just go back. So I know y'all watched it. Let me go back a little bit.
In the interrogation room and that interrogation room, you in the interrogation room. What's the difference?
Duke never was in the interrogation room.
I mean, like Duke. Yeah.
The difference with me and Yak's situation is Yak in the interrogation room telling that Duke did the crime.
Yeah.
Not no bullshit, no funny shit in that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Ain't even no harsh feeling. I ain't mad at nobody, none of that. Like, I live and learn.
I want to know what the difference is. I want to know your perspective on what's the difference between him in the interrogation room talking and you being in the interrogation room talking.
The difference is he told that Duke was locked up for these crimes. He told the police what Duke did. Mm-hmm. Like you told on Duke. That's the difference between his and mine. I didn't tell on Roscoe. I try to free Roscoe. But I'm saying Roscoe didn't shoot at the bus.
Yeah.
We be serving these niggas when they come to Atlanta. He ain't shoot at this bus. They ain't beefing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling the police.
Yeah.
Any street nigga in the world gonna understand that. Any street nigga in the world not finna say, oh, I read it. Oh, I did.
I understood that. I just think you did it. I think you did it in a rookie manner. I think you weren't polished enough to do it. I don't think you used the right vernacular when you were saying what you had to say. But I will say this. I didn't think you was trying to be hot on Duke. I clearly heard you say you don't know if Duke did that shooting. I clearly heard you say you didn't want to involve yourself in that case, try to throw it off by saying Duke didn't do it. I don't think you was being hot. I just think that you tried to do something that you might have thought about before and then never had a chance to practice, and you just did it on a whim. That's what I think.
We're wrong. No nigga.
But what about the niggas who feel like you don't supposed to mention other niggas' name in front of the police though?
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories.
Okay.
The police mentioned their name. I ain't bring no nigga name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these nigga names. I brought Guap name up, but I brought Guap name up to talk about my dealings with Guap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci. I'm not signed to Bird.
Yeah.
That's why Guap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no nigga name up. You acting like I'm in this motherfucker saying, oh, Big Bank Black, a nigga who the police don't know. I'm naming Superstar. The police know every one of these niggas. You acting like I'm bringing the nigga name up there. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying, I ain't saying you. I'm saying like the word. Y'all acting like
Back like, nah, nigga, that's not me. You did ask him. This your interview, Bank.
I'm goddamn bringing up a nigga name, putting a nigga on the police radar. Man, I'm talking about full-blown superstars. I'm talking about signing. I'm signing.
Man, hey, bro, I really think that bro was trying some shit, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to spin him right quick. He done thought about that shit before, man. If they ever pull up on me, I'm gonna try to. And you know, if you ever been in that situation, you really just trying to hit what they know. And then you kind of going off that. But if you listen to that interrogation, they just like they had that shit mapped out for Buddy ass. They was walking them right into all that shit. I was like, damn, bro. Like, it was definitely I need my lawyer type moment. You hear me?
Trying to go up. What the fuck could I do to get go up in trouble? By saying I'm signed, I was signed to him. Like, what the fuck can I say about to get Birdman in trouble? Saying that Birdman and Wayne got a problem, not Roscoe and Wayne.
But kind of niggas.
I said that. He also tried to make it seem like Roscoe and Wayne was closer than Birdman and Wayne, which at the time probably is possible because Roscoe is the one who introduced Thug to Birdman, which means he been had a relationship with Birdman and Wayne, which could have been allegedly giving them the gas when they get to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But I say they probably did have a relationship that was closer at that time because that's the time where Birdman and Wayne was really beefing hard. You know what I'm saying?
Can a nigga take that as you giving them you pushing it off on Bird? Like that's a motive? I check that motive?
No, because the work at that point it was already on fire. You gotta understand, Wayne had already said they fuck nigga over my money. This shit was on the internet. He already said fuck the a nigga wear a dress, man. You don't listen to nigga music. He already did all this shit. He did. Yeah. So this shit already in the public. This shit in the public eye. Yeah. I'm not sitting here telling them nothing, giving them something to go with, a story to go with. I'm in this motherfucker saying, man, y'all, what you talking about? Like, what the problem is with Bird and Wayne? You know what they saying the problem is? They saying that Birdman they paid them. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Type shit.
Like, you know that. Even though I feel like personally, I shouldn't even been saying that because y'all already know that. Yeah. So why do I got to sit in here and reiterate that? But you know, you just a young nigga. You just in this motherfucker thinking you flamming these folks.
Yeah.
But the difference.
He thought he was doing that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that real live think they going in there spend the police and wind up talking their self. Not just their homies, but their self into a lot of time in jail, putting themselves on the scene of crimes because they think they spending the police.
The difference is, I'm telling these niggas my partner ain't committed the crime that he in jail for. And a nigga like, telling the police that Duke committed the crime that he in jail for. That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Me asking you, do you understand the difference?
I understand the difference, but like I said, Slime, I told you this, like, you know, looking at it from the side is like, why would you tell that lady, take your number?
If you look at the whole interview, and I'm gonna put the not the audio, I'm gonna put the video out so you can see the actual video too. I told the lady to take my number on some flirtation shit. Like, we just flirting.
If you listen to the interview, it sounds like that lady stood up and turned around and made her ass clap for Young Thug and then left the room. And Thug and the male police officer, I guess, agent, whoever, him and that nigga was talking about how fat the lady was And even that nigga was like, damn, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she fed as shit, da 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 da. This on some man shit. So when she and listen, I'm gonna continue with it. This on some man shit because as two men, the lady attractive, she's sitting there, she on Thug line. So he telling her, yeah, go ahead, get her, bro. You could get her, da 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 da. So Thug off some, yeah, look, take my number. She, but this is the thing. This how they bag you. You know how it's good cop and bad cop? Well, if it's a female, they send a handsome male officer in there to sweet dicker. And if it's a motherfucking a nigga that they talking to, they send a bad female in there to honey pot. And she's in there giving the flirt game, but she's, I'm telling you, if you look at the interview, they had bruh so hooked in. It's a wonder he didn't really snitch. He was on point. He was on point with some shit. But if you listen to that 2-hour interview, they kind of was like, they was prepared. It's crazy how they put that
First
shit
come in the room, I was flirting with all this shit on video. When we come in the room, I'm flirting with her. When we sit down talking, she's sitting at the table. I'm talking to her. I'm flirting with this bitch. Not mean to call her no bitch. I'm flirting with this lady. Like, and at the end of the video, when everybody getting up and leaving out the room, I'm still talking to her because she getting up late. Like, she still like getting her shit together and getting up. Like, well, all right, goddamn good talking to you. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, you don't know anything. Get my number, baby. I made promises. You know, I'm just flirting with the lady. Obviously, the world gonna look at how they want to look at it.
But that's wrong shit to say, son. Just looking back on, don't you feel like that's wrong shit to say?
I feel like that's the wrong shit to say if I was saying it for the reason. If I was saying it,
I feel like that would have been the wrong shit to say if he actually would have snitched in the interrogation on somebody. So if he would have actually said, yeah, that nigga shot that nigga and killed him. Right there, that's his name. And take my number. If it's anything else you want to know, just call me. I'll let you know. Just don't tell the world type shit. I think that would have been the wrong thing to say then, or probably the right thing to say. But I think in this situation, he didn't snitch on nobody. He called me again so I could just get out my cell for 2-3 hours and tell y'all absolutely nothing.
for another reason.
I'm saying hearing it.
Hearing it.
I'm saying
Obviously.
you hearing it, what that shit sound like.
I understand. Right. I understand what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad at niggas for saying shit like that to the police. But the difference about me is, what in that interrogation did I tell the police for you to think that I'm saying, if y'all want to know anything else, get my number? I didn't tell them nothing for me to even say, if you want to know anything else, get my number. And don't tell nobody. What the fuck did I tell them in the interview for them to even, for a fan or a nigga who looking at the interview? What did I say in the interview for you to even look at this interview? And
man, we watching this live together first time, and I'm telling you, any nigga with a brain could see that shit. He just said the same shit I just said.
Say, and not say he playing game. Man, nigga just playing game. He talking shit. He ain't even tell them shit. Like, yeah, you told. They said who killed Nut? You said Shannon and Woody.
Damn.
Yes.
Stop fucking talking, young thug. Don't say that on. It's 90,000 people watching. 10,000 of them is police.
So at the end of your shit, when the police say, well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say? He say, hey, no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all gotta let me get out so I can goddamn get around it. And then I can have something else to tell y'all. That's a difference than me saying it, because I didn't tell them shit in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with him. Y'all blood? Hell nah, man, we fake bloods. We just say that shit in music, crazy. Nobody ain't no real blood. Wayne and us ain't real bloods. We just talking shit.
Go listen to the interrogation. That's why I say all these tapes that they release, these phone calls and shit, you don't hear the ones where he talking good about people. You don't hear the ones where he talking to the big record executives. You don't hear the ones where he's talking to his lawyer. You only hear the ones where it's to paint a narrative, like I said in the beginning.
Music. I didn't tell them nothing to get nobody in trouble. So why would you look at the end of that interview when I said, take my number, I make promises, baby, don't tell nobody? Why would you look at that part of the interview and say, damn, but he was finna get him his number so he can get him information? What information did I get him anyway? The first, you get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
If I'm spinning the police, and at the end of my conversation, I say, get my number if y'all want to know something.
What make
the smartest nigga gonna be like, bitch ass nigga, you ain't tell them that.
What make y'all young niggas feel like y'all can spin the police though? I don't understand that though. I don't understand that. Man, but them bitches is smart, bro.
Hey, it's just like
John. Listen, if you ever had to listen to a prosecutor present the case and you sitting on the other side, you been prosecuted, and you listen to the way they say shit. You ever had somebody testify on you sitting on the stand? You had to listen to the way the fucking lawyer is asking these questions. You will see that when they interview this nigga, they already had the whole shit mapped out. All right, they start off, we gonna talk to him a little bit about his CD and get him into the music shit. That's how he got on the Birdman shit and the Gucci Man shit. But the real reason we asking him about this music is because this lyric right here leads to this, leads to that, and they just was trying to knock it down so bad. He did his thing though. He did the same thing he did to Big Bank. He took their ass on a long ass story with Birdman and the whole other shit, and then he really didn't say nothing.
Movies just coming up in the game. When you're a real nigga, bro, I feel like I'm a real man. I feel like I honor and I love every nigga who I love.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to do anything to help a nigga that I love. And sometimes you can make the wrong thing. You can do the wrong thing trying to help a nigga that you love.
Yeah.
And when I say do the wrong thing, I ain't doing that wrong in the interview. The only thing I did, well, I feel like I did wrong was even talking to them.
The interview, fact.
Right.
No,
but
yeah.
I'm doing the interview out of I'm purely trying to save my mans.
When I first seen the shit on the internet, I was like, oh man. I was like, man.
Because they mixing it.
Because I ain't even watch it. I just seen 2-hour interrogation video, Young Thug. I didn't even watch it. Slime like, man, you got, little man like, man, you gotta listen to it, man.
Right.
Please just listen to it for me. Before you jump out there, please just listen to it for me. Please, please, please. I listen to it, I say, if all I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, you're not playing game, but why the fuck is you in there, Slime?
Because we just young nigga and I'm thinking, my man's Roscoe already.
Nah. He in there because, like he said in the beginning, he was doing 23-1. 23-1. Them niggas will hit their head up against the wall, up against the fucking cell bars, so they can go to the infirmary to get some time out of that cell to see a female nurse. Hopefully, it don't matter if it's an old lady or not. They will do that shit. So why you think a nigga won't slide out that bitch and sit in there for 2 hours out of his cell just to talk to them about nothing?
Locked up for shooting at Lil Wayne tour bus. I know that. I know Roscoe got a trial coming up. I know that too.
So basically you saying ain't no way you would tell him because you ain't even in trouble.
I'm not even in trouble. Soon as they come in, they say, you ain't in trouble. We ain't talking about nothing that's dealing with you, none of that. We just got some conversations that we want to have with you. What click in my mind? This my turn to help my man. This my chance. We just young niggas, bro. We high hell. We on drugs. I'm just thinking in my mind, but this my opportunity to help my man.
I said
He no hot one.
Who, me? I ain't blown the sandwich.
Oh, for real?
They get niggas who tell that type of food. They get niggas like me who I ain't finna tell them nothing. They give me the blown sandwich. I ain't get them nothing.
They gave you blown sandwich.
Other folks try to give me blown sandwich. I ain't even eat it.
Hey, Thug came prepared. Thug came prepared. He said, nah, I ain't get no special food. They get that to the niggas that too. They gave me the bologna sandwich.
I'm like, man, I ain't that shit, man. I think I opened that shit up and ate the cookies or something out of it. I ain't even eat this. I probably did eat this sandwich. I was so burnt down on Luzanne, like I was burnt. But I didn't get the luxuries because I ain't get them then. They would have felt like ain't giving me something to eat. Because I asked them in there, like, man, y'all ain't gonna give me that better? Like, God damn, this thug, bro. Like, I'm a motherfucking millionaire, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, y'all gonna try me like you with the blown motherfucker? Like, you nigga something. Y'all gave this nigga chili wing hot pepper. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
God damn, give me what y'all gave this nigga. I know why y'all ain't gonna give me what y'all gave him. I ain't getting you nothing. You don't get nothing in return. You don't get me doing nothing but denying my partner involvement with that tour bus shoot, denying me being in a gang, denying Birdman having something to do with the shoot with Lil Wayne tour bus shoot, denying me being signed to Birdman. You don't get nothing but denial from me. You don't get nothing but denial from me. Everything I did in the interview was on purpose, nigga.
Man, that's crazy. So let me ask you something though. Now let me tell you something, matter of fact. Because I've been hearing all this shit. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit valid. You know what I'm saying? You did do whatever, however. But fuck that. This is how I feel, Slime. Me to you. I know you said this shit probably would have came out or whatever. This would have happened, that would have happened, this would have happened. But what I'm saying is, even in them, I don't feel like you realized what you was going through. And then when you got out, I don't feel like you was focused, bro, the way you should have been. Like, I feel like you taking your blessing for granted.
Wow.
That's just how I feel. Like, I ain't here to.
Hey, that let you know that Bank. See, Bank is an OG in Atlanta, but that lets you know that him and Thug got some type of rapport. They really fuck with each other, because for a nigga to tell you that, I feel like that's some shit he should have said off camera. Because if they do bring Thug back in because of that video he just dropped, or the lyrics in it, they definitely gonna bring this nigga saying that from this interview to the court date. I guarantee.
Condemn or goddamn protect. I ain't here to do nothing but get your perspective and feel your energy, bro. So what I'm telling you, and I'm hoping you feel mine. I'm saying, I feel like you probably got out of jail and truly went with the narrative y'all went with. What was it?
Truly humble on the cut.
Yes, sir. I don't feel like you came home humble, bro. Enough. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm from the sideline. I talked to you when you first got out, first day you got out. You gonna live and call me on through. I was like, what I say? Bro, fuck all that. Get home and get to it. Nothing else. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you came home playing again.
That's some OG shit. And even Thug can't say nothing because that's his OG. That's why I said they probably got a real relationship. They real homies. But Thug can't say nothing. All he could do is accept it.
I don't need, me personally, I don't know, Bank. To be honest, bro. I don't know. I think the crazy part is, I thought I came home on fire. I thought I came home just like popping that shit and just living life and getting back to life and enjoying life. But you still gotta understand this too, Bank. My whole life, I poured into people. I built niggas' foundations. I built niggas up my whole life. Any nigga you can name, I play a major part in their success.
I witnessed that.
And I feel like you got to look at it you got to step in my shoe, Bank. I got to get out of jail and rebuild. I got to get out of jail and rebuild this shit. I can't get out of jail and just hit the ground running. That's what them niggas do. That's what a fuck nigga do. They go past what the fuck they did wrong and they just keep going.
Rebuilding doesn't mean what? Like rebuilding your mental?
Rebuilding my mental, rebuilding my financial stability, rebuilding my organization, rebuilding like the way the world looked at me, the way the world perceived me. Cause you gotta think, I get out of jail. Yeah, I spent my last 10 years every day with my friends. And we building, we showing the world, this how you supposed to be, this how brothers is, this hood is, this how we supposed to do it, this what we doing. So I get out of jail now I don't got them friends no more. So I just get out of jail. I'm used to being with them. My last 10 years, I've been with them every day. So I get out of jail. Now I gotta learn how to not be with them.
Man, I just said that.
And not because they dead or they went to prison or they did it, because they betrayed me. I can't just get out of jail just going forward, bro. Like, dang. I thought I was though. But this situation at hand just let me know, like, damn, you ain't going forward. You wasn't going forward. But then I look at it like, damn, why I ain't going forward and not going forward like success? Because I don't look at them nigga like they successful.
I ain't moving on.
Why I ain't moving on?
Dang.
And I think like, because I got to rebuild.
So do you think watching a nigga look as if they like Gunna? You think watching Gunna look as if though
man, that was
he ain't heard
right
about this shit a movie?
Yeah, that's a lot of hurt. I see now. Bro hurt. Bro hurt. And he lonely. Can't go to Atlanta. None of your friends around, not because they dead and gone, not because they doing better and y'all separated, but because they betrayed you, even if they didn't, and that's just how you feel. Yeah, bro hurt. Bro hurt. He having some emotional instability. He gotta actually rebuild, like he said.
Went on, that shit hurting you even more. You don't like the word hurt. I see how you looked at that.
Yeah.
But a nigga gotta know when they hurt, bro. Because all thing you're explaining is you talking about betrayal. Those words bring heartbreak.
Yeah, but bro, we gangsters, bro. We men, bro. We bosses, bro.
Ain't no such thing, bro. I cried on the internet about that. Give a fuck. I ain't that gangster.
I know,
nigga, our heart is fragile. Cause look, and I said this, and I just seen on, I don't listen to all them jail calls too. Like, man, what the hell they nigga talking about today? But I said, I listened to that motherfucker, and you said something like, cause I had already told Lil, I said, bro, the reason why Slime, and it's just me, I could be tripping. The reason why Slime ain't fuck with Gunna, cause he already done put the word out and stamped it to niggas, and he gotta stand with these niggas. Not saying it's right or wrong. It's like, shit, how the hell I'm finna make these niggas fuck up their friendship or whatever, they camaraderie with the niggas, and then I come home. I feel, and then I ain't never told you this. I talked to Gunna when he first got out of jail. I was trying to get an interview with him.
I talked to him when he first got out of jail. I was trying to get an interview. That's some real homie shit.
I know my brother in that box fucked up. I was just in that motherfucker fucked up. That nigga mind ain't right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if he is telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. I know he love me. He knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked them folks, is this gonna affect my brother? That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That motherfucker fucked up. Your mind ain't right. Got out of jail. I'm trying to get in.
Did you hear what the OG said out his mouth that Gunna said on his first day out? Bruh, let him say it again.
You like, man, I ain't worried about none of these niggas saying. I know my brother in that box fucked up. I was just in that motherfucker fucked up. That nigga mind ain't right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if he is telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. I know he love me. He knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked them folks, is this gonna affect my brother? That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That's what he told me. I'm just telling you, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm just telling you what he said.
That's when a nigga is hurt. He ain't even absorb it. He instantly said, that ain't true. Oh, man.
What he said? He said,
oh, I ain't saying that the truth he said. I'm saying,
yeah, that's what he said. He like, I'm just waiting on his word.
I don't know, cause his lawyer could have told him. His lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. My lawyer's just a real one.
Now, hey, that's how you know Thug really fuck with Gunna. He just gave Gunna some slack. He just gave him a way out of the snitching shit. I don't know. His lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. That's because he trying to make an excuse for that nigga because he really love that.
Real man, he gonna tell you, hey, this what we got strength at in this trial. This what we lack at. This what you fucked up at in this trial. This what you got their ass. So that's part of the reason why I took my plea. Because he like, you gonna win the case 100%. You gonna get acquitted. But you can't get acquitted for the shit that they found in your house. It's in your house, the house in your name, everything. Like, even though it ain't your shit, they still got it. The law tell the jury, you must charge the owner of the house with these items if it's in his house. So Brian always told me, like, this is where you gonna get convicted at. This is where I feel like you could get convicted at. He said, you still can win it, for sure. I think you're gonna win it. But I can't tell you, I can't be no bullshit like the other nigga lawyer. I gotta tell you, hey, this is where you strong at. You strong at every corner of this case, except this one. The shit they found in your house, you not strong in that. No matter what. 9 times out of 10, you will get convicted of this.
Now I'm thinking about you saying like you had to rebuild, you had to move on to niggas for 10 years. You had your partners that have been with you 10 years, and then every day. But I used to see you and Gunna every day. Like every day, like to the max. Like you and Duke day every day, but it was a different every day with you and Gunna. What I'm saying is that shit like a marriage. You dig what I'm saying? So
it's like you having your wife, bro. And this ain't even just your wife. She came in with you.
No,
she came into the relationship.
This is not like him having his wife. This is like you and your homie hanging out, nigga.
I'm stuck, millionaire, doing this shit. She came a bum. She came with nothing. You made her a millionaire. You foundated her. You built her with all honesty. Like you built her just on some honest shit. Not even on no, I'm gonna build this project. It's just like, damn, boy, I look at this little nigga like my little brother. I love that nigga. I'm finna try my best to help this nigga do something. I ain't even know this nigga rap when he first came around me. I just was just like on some shit. Like, man, everybody with me, I'm taking them with me. We going with, I'm finna figure out. If he don't rap, I'm finna, whatever we put on this internet and the fans say, what the fans commit him, the fans put on him, that's what I'm finna make him go with. If we get on the internet, he don't even got to be a rapper. If the fans say, but then they got this shit, the nigga drippy as a motherfucker. But I'm finna make sure you fresh as a motherfucker every time they see you. Like I'm just don't do whatever I can do to help my niggas.
Yeah.
Or my girl, like whatever. I'm doing whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever actually sat down and thought to yourself, how do I really feel about this? Not how. Well, I take it back to this. How do Jeff feel about this before I saw my brother get killed? How would he feel about this?
About what?
About Gunna. Period. Just all the way. Like, how do you like? If I'm trying to get you tap into like, how do you really feel? I know how you know how we supposed to feel about shit. Fuck that nigga crawl me. That's how we supposed to feel.
Like how you really feel.
How you really feel about this shit. Like I really
That's
feel.
what I'm asking.
I feel like
how you really feel, bro. Keep it 100.
King Troop. That's where King Spider come from. King Troop is the big homie.
Where you might
King Troop, our big homie.
Yeah.
I honor Troop words to the T, no matter what. I'm with him to the T. He not a bad man. He a real man to me. What I identify as a man. I honor his words. He told me before he died. He didn't tell me on his dying bed. He just told me before he died. Gunna is my son. Take him with you, thug. Get him out of the hood. Get him out of Shady Park. Take that boy with you. That's my son. And then just so happened, he just ended up dying. And I honor his word. Bro. I took that nigga with me everywhere, bro. This my man's, bro. Whatever you will, all the bullshit that I knew about you, all the shit you did, the shit that on the porch, talking about your cousin, them there telling on the goddamn to the Crime Stopper people, all this shit. I knew all this shit later on, but I knew this shit, and I just found a way to love you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it, and I just love you because I just honor true word, and I feel like whatever. I don't know what Troop told you. But I know he told you something good. And I feel like you just didn't honor the word. You ain't honor that, bro. You ain't even honor Brotherhood. We ain't even talking about truth. We just talking about Brotherhood.
Dang.
We from the street, bro. You know how hard it is for us to become successful men? Make millions of dollars? If a nigga take me from where I'm at, sleeping on my mama's motherfucking couch, to making millions of dollars, I'm dying before I go against him. No matter what. I'm gonna die before I go against him, no matter what.
I don't think he feel. Like I said, I ain't here to goddamn protect or condemn nobody. I don't feel like he crossed you though.
Me personally, as a man, me knowing him, he's smarter than he looked.
Hell yeah.
A smart man. He let his silence make you think other things about him. He's a smart man. He's strategic. I taught him how to be. The thing about it is, when it come down to being real, the strategicness go away from me when it come to being a man, like standing on man business, a man. I know how to be strategic, but I forget to be strategic when it come to that. I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna pour it out what it's supposed to be. Life to him is just all about being strategic. It ain't about nothing about being a real man or like coming to grips with what's going on or just like knowing. Like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be some strategic shit behind it.
So you like, it just came out the blue. You know, usually when niggas, if you the nigga you describing, you would have been saw that though. So you saying this just came out the blue with that case? Or?
Nah, but the crazy part is, bro, he done already did some shit that's a violation. Like, don't nobody really know about it but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother. He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off for. He already done did some shit where I was supposed to cut him off for. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. I know he knew though. Maybe he ain't know. The only reason why I knew he knew is because he denied it. Instead of saying,
this right here.
A nigga that don't know gonna say, damn, I ain't even know
I'm
that.
about to go right back.
A nigga that know what he doing, what he gonna say?
But I gotta end this.
I denied it. Like, hell nah, right? Hell nah. Like, that's just how the circle of life. That's how I go. You gotta understand, bro. I had him man with me every day since late 2015. I had him man with me every day, bro.